Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is the Papa Joe Show, where Papa Joe knows. I am your host, Papa Joe, and I want to say thank you all for being here today. It does indeed touch my heart that you are here, and I really do appreciate everything y'all are doing. It is indeed a fun day. Sorry, I'm a little bit late today. I had a quick little thing I had to take care of right before the show, so ended up cutting into my time on our live session for today. Anyhow, so this is kind of a public service announcement, and I'm pleading with you guys and gals, please get your coins off of all exchanges, not just the ones that are maybe affected, all of them. Over recent past weeks, we've seen multiple exchanges have issues. FTX, we saw the whole Celsius stuff. We saw all the different things with like 3 Hours Capital and et cetera, et cetera. You see where I'm going with this? Okay. Um, Kraken's now having some interesting stuff happen. Coinbase is having some interesting stuff happen. I'm trying to tell y'all, get your stuff off the exchanges. If you have coins, find wallets for them. Okay, there's lots of them out there. We're gonna go over some of the ones. Hang on, that I personally really like that have multiple functions. Not every function is going to be for everybody. There's multiple things that you can do with multiple different things, etc., etc. So we're going to talk about a couple of them. Um, Hang on, I'm pulling a couple up I forgot about right now. Hang on, let's see. One other one here. I want to make sure y'all know what these are because they are self-custodian wallets. All right. I want to make sure y'all understand the importance of that stuff, right? So that's kind of what we're going to talk about here today. So stick around to the end as I'm going to discuss how some of them work, the importance of them, and why they make so much sense. So anyhow, so let's see. There's a live chat running. If you wouldn't do me a favor and at least say hey in the chat so I know who else watching. There's always a plethora of people watching, and they have little counters and stuff that tells me who's there and whatnot, or not who's there, but how many are there. But it's never right, and I love to say hi to you guys and gals towards the end of the show. So, we may have to cut this one a little short just because I have another meeting immediately following the show here, and I did have some interesting things cut into my time. So I do appreciate y'all being here for sure. Check out all the links in the description of the video for me. If you have any needs from a crypto or blockchain, anyone, and you want to talk to somebody who's been in the space, you have questions, you want to learn something, need help getting crypto out of a wallet that you think is gone, or sometimes even off of an exchange, depending on like if y'all need help getting your coins off an exchange into a self-custodian type of environment, grab some time with me. Astro Blockchain Consulting is in the description of the video. What that does is it gives you an option to spend time directly with me, and I will walk you through what to do. I don't like touching people's stuff, if you will, so no remote control or anything like that. It is set up so that I can teach you how to. Everyone knows how to go on the exchanges, it seems, and then they think they're safe. They think that their coins are safe. Some people just sell and go back into US dollars. Some people are like, how do I get it off the exchange? It's like, it's very simple. It's actually very, 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 very simple. And so if it's simple as that, grab some time with me. I have 30-minute slots, hour slots. And I definitely want to make sure y'all are protected as much as possible. If nothing else, come in and say hey. I've had a couple of people come in and we've had some conversations, just catching up kind of stuff. So it's just there for y'all to have access there. And then there's the Patreon as well. And the reason to bring that up is there's a private Telegram channel in there, and some of y'all use that to ping me about stuff, and each other. There's a lot of other people in this community that know what they're doing. So I highly recommend that y'all join that Patreon as well. It's very, very cheap for what you get with it. It really, really is. I wanted that to be, the whole term winning by 1,000 cuts. Well, I wanted to make sure that the most people I have, I can have in there, the more the better kind of thing. So that's the whole goal and point of that. Anyhow, let's jump into the content, shall we? Justin Kraken Exchange is cutting workforce by 30%. Now, that could be the price of Bitcoin being as low as it is. Maybe. Who knows? We'll get to that later. But Kraken is one of the bigger exchanges, one of the more widely known exchanges, kind of like Coinbase is, kind of like um, Gemini, FTX, things like that, right? So they're cutting their workforce by 30%. Kraken cuts their workforce by 30% amid crypto winter. So crypto winter, excuse me. So they are telling you here that that's what this is about, is the crypto winter, et cetera, et cetera. I've met some of their folks that work there, their C levels and whatnot. They're really good people. Kraken actually realizes the value of privacy when it comes to coins. Now, there is KYC stuff that you have to do, but they also really do a good job taking care of their customers, right? So just keep that in mind when Kraken is definitely something to pay attention to from an exchange perspective. But it's interesting that they're actually going to be laying off about 1,100 people, sending its headcount back 12 months. And that's really small for y'all. Sorry. Wrong button. Why I didn't even click on anything. Anyhow, Kraken Exchange said Wednesday today it's laying off 30% of its global staff, around 1,100 people, in response to the crypto market downturn. Since the start of this year, the macroeconomic and geopolitical factors have weighed in financial markets. This resulted in significantly lower trading volumes and fewer client signups. Kraken said in a blog post, "We responded by slowing hiring efforts and avoiding large market commitments. Unfortunately, negative influences in the financial markets have continued, and we have exhausted preferable options before bringing costs in line with demand," which really, really, really stinks. Really is not cool. I hate it that people are losing their jobs over this stuff. And Kraken is, for the most part, a pretty upstanding, whatever you want to call it, exchange. From just the experience I've had with them, the experience I've seen with what they're doing, they really take care of their employees. The fact that this decision comes is not likely. My only concern, and the reason I'm saying to get your coins off of all exchanges, is because what happened to FTX, while FTX was definitely nefarious, okay, and I talked about that on the Patreon channel on Monday's show. So Patreon's Mondays and Fridays right now. The reason I'm telling y'all about that, or bringing that up right here, is because that contingent, because it was nefarious, actually will screw up all the other things, all the other exchanges. Not at any fault necessarily of their own, but put it into perspective here. When one falls, it's a domino effect kind of thing, because the liquidity is technically, they have their own liquidity pools and stuff like that that they have for their exchanges. Well, here's the deal. If you buy the crypto on these exchanges, pull your coins off of those exchanges and either self custody or find a custodian like Viva Capital. That is, if you aren't comfortable holding it yourself and you like the more traditional route, there are methods and paths you can do that with Viva Capital. They are they are a custodianship that you are under a legitimate account. They are your coins. You can pull them off anytime you want. They're there. They do have management fees like a traditional hedge fund type of an environment would be. There are different portfolios that they have that are growth, that are actually growth based on the market, not based off of different other different things that make no sense whatsoever. One of the things I'm going to talk about towards the end of the show, you guys are going to want to stick around for. Not towards the end. We'll get to that here in just a minute. Actually, I'm going to show you guys some things here with KuCoin, and this is something to kind of pay attention to just in general. Okay, but Viva has things like insurance, things like that you can add to your account. So if anything did ever happen to them, you'd still be covered, kind of thing. And it's, in my opinion, it's one of the better products that I've seen out there for custodianship. It really is. Anyhow, if you're buying on an exchange, though, and the exchange goes bust or bankruptcy, like we've seen with FTX, and if you look at Binance's terms of use, or Coinbase's terms of use, or FTX's terms of use, y'all need to understand something. That you become an unsecured creditor when a bankruptcy takes place on these exchanges. Pretty sure Kraken's the same. It's just the terms of use. If something happens and we mess up, your money is ours, is basically what they're telling you. Just so you'll understand. Guess what? Coinbase is ending support for Bitcoin Cash, which is still a big deal, actually. Ethereum Classic, which is still traded. Ripple XRP and Stellar XRM. What in the world on that one? That's not a... Really? Okay. Interesting. Huh. I am shocked at this news. But again, it's an exchange or a wallet. Coinbase is an exchange. They have a wallet that's not really a wallet. It's actually touching the exchange on the back end. All it is a portal or a view or a connection into your account inside of Coinbase. Again, another exchange having, in my opinion, something isn't right. If everything was fine, they'd have just left it alone. If something isn't right, the company took note of low usage as its reason for no longer supporting these tokens. That's interesting. Low usage? Bitcoin Cash, people use that all the time. Ethereum Classic, people use that all the time. There are still miners mining those. There's actually a pretty good bit of miners mining those. Now, XRP and Stellar, that's interesting. XLM and XRP, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Low usage, really? I'm scratching my head on that one. Just saying, y'all, if your coins are on these types of platforms, they are at risk, just so you understand. If something happens to these exchanges, your money isn't yours. Now, if you want to hold your own coins, and we'll show you some platforms here in a minute that are decent for doing that. And I'm going to tell you in a very short little blip here how to do that appropriately and safely. I've been in the crypto space since late 2011. I was an earlier miner. I figured out ways to store crypto that is still, in my opinion, the safest method and way of doing it. And no one's doing that. Granted, it's not easy. It's a little bit cumbersome and clunky, especially since it was from back then. But it does the job. They're safe and secure where they are. They aren't going anywhere, and they're in my possession. It's a very, very different way of doing things. If you want to know about that, schedule some time with me, and I'll tell you about that and tell you how to do that. I'm not going to put that out here mainly because it's a public platform, and I really don't want that information public. Anyhow. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. What else is next? These assets will no longer be, so just so you all know, if you have coins inside the Coinbase wallet, will no longer be supporting the native tokens associated with Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, Ripple's XRP, Ledger XRP, and Stellar XLM, effective December 5th. So this weekend or Monday. Anyhow, according to an update on the crypto exchange's website, the assets will no longer be supported on December 5th, although users with balances will be able to withdraw after that date with a recovery phrase. Okay, Coinbase cited low usage as a reason for delisting the 4 coins, all of which rose to sizable prominence in 2017 cryptocurrency bull market. XRP remains the 7th largest cryptocurrency in the market cap by $19 billion and a 24-hour trading volume of almost $1 billion across all exchanges, according to CoinGecko. Why would they remove it then? Top 10 coins, top 20 coins. CoinMarketCap. If you don't know what CoinMarketCap is, you should really become familiar with it. Let's see. XRP is number 7. Then let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do it this way. Let's go to XLM, Stellar, and let's go over here. Stellar is 25, ranked 25. Interesting. Why would they remove that? Top 100 coins. ETC, Ethereum Classic. Go. This thing's stupid thing. Ethereum Classic is ranked 23, so even better than XLM. You gotta wonder, what's BCH? BCH? Bitcoin Cash? This stupid thing? That's not what I wanted. It's a lot harder when I have it zoomed in like this. Sorry, guys. I'll go over here. Bitcoin Cash is 27. So top guys, gals, top 50 coins they're removing. Why? You gotta ask yourselves why. What's up? Why? Okay. I have a funny feeling that there's people who are owning Coinbase stock or in some sort of controlling mechanism telling them to delist these because of, I don't know, there's something else coming down the pipe, like something to do with the CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. You really need to think about these things. Okay. On top of all of this, at the same time, the European Central Bank says Bitcoin is on road to irrelevance. Kind of like they people of the world said about email back in the day. Bitcoin will do to banks what email did to the postal services. It's going to fundamentally change everything we do. I tell you all this. Blockchain technology equals freedom for humanity. Follow me on Twitter. Okay, my Twitter handle is PapaJo42, the 42 afterwards. The reason being is because my original PapaJo account, it got deleted. I've been trying to get Musk to let me back in. They literally deleted my account. No reason, no warning, no suspension, just delete. Gone. I was telling too much truth, apparently. But anyways, that's why the patrons, there's like take gloves off and y'all can hear directly from the horse's mouth on those things. We can now add the European Central Bank to the ranks of high-ranking crypto skeptics. We don't care in the crypto space. That bank is going away. The reason they're coming out and saying this, I really want the FUD, just want to tell you all about this real quick. The only reason I'm bringing this up is, quite frankly, they're scared of it. So they're trying to scare as many people as they can away from it. Bitcoin. They have a CBDC they are building and they're launching, they're testing. The reason they are coming out and slamming Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, all these other real cryptocurrencies, in my opinion, they're real, is because they can't control it, they can't tax it, they can't even tell you whether you can or can't do it. They can't stop you. If you're not touching a centralized exchange and you are self-custodying any of your things, they can't go knock on the door of those organizations and say, you have to stop this person from doing X, Y, and Z. There's no such thing as sanctions. There's no such thing as any control of your money. All fiat will die. All fiat will die. Cryptocurrency is the exit strategy. It will absorb all the fiat as it is today. You got hyperinflation coming in, guys and gals, and you see it all over the place. Sure, the interest rates are dropping for housing, or the interest rates aren't moving as fast, but we're going to find out at some point today, the whole, whatever you want to call it, FOMC, I think it's today, maybe tomorrow, whatever, they're going to decide whether they're going to raise the rates or how much they're going to raise them by, and people freak out about that stuff. Look, at the end of the day, we know crypto is our exit strategy. Gold and silver will also protect your purchasing power as well, but cryptocurrency realistically is the exit strategy. It really is, okay? So they're afraid on the road to irrelevance. And no, they are. European Central Bank is on the road to irrelevance. Okay, back to the exchanges real quick. I want to show you guys some things real quick. Just KuCoin as an example, okay? Just as an example. I'm not trying to hit on or punch on anybody or anything like that. The exchanges are in trouble. All of them are. Again, get your coins off the exchanges. Do you see the APR on a fixed rate for USDT? Where's the extra money coming from to pay you back? Bitcoin, Ethereum. I don't even know what Mellows is. Vision Game. 200+%. They need liquidity. They want you to lock your coins in their exchange for a certain period of time so that they have liquidity. So they can do proof of reserves, blah, blah, blah. Do you understand? When you see that kind of return on an investment, an APR of some sort, that type of APR, it screams red flags. Pay attention to KuCoin. Pay attention to, go look at all the different exchanges. Binance has these, even some of the lower exchanges, Gate.io, all these different things. They all have products like this, and this is where you get screwed up. Okay, I don't know how long this term is. I haven't even looked at it. This one's 7 days for 100%. So this is probably longer than that. So that's 100% return in 7 days. Really? You sure you're going to get your money back? You put any sizable, I'm sure people put smaller amounts in there, like $1,000. Get another $1,000. Great. 7 days. That's not long to wait. You got to understand. You've got to understand that when they do that kind of stuff, they are hurting for liquidity and they want to hold on to your coins. You may never get it back. You might not get it back. Just something to kind of think about. All right, self-custodian wallets. I'm going to save my favorite for last. Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet is a self-custody wallet. Trust Wallet is a plethora of a whole bunch of different things. So that you can buy, store, collect NFTs, exchange, and earn crypto. Okay. They are a self-custody platform that actually does really well. Okay. They do have a built-in exchange. It's very limited. They do keep your keys are your coins. You can use distributed applications with this wallet. There's a lot of things around it. Now, I'm going to come back over here for 2 seconds. I'm going to explain something to you guys and gals. The reason I say to set up a consultation with me is because I will show you how to set that up, protect what you have on it, make sure your private keys are backed up, all that, your CWords, everything's backed up. But I want you to understand a crypto-only device is how you do this. Crypto-only devices is how you do this. And I show you multiple different options to go do that. So schedule some time and I'll show you what to do with that. Back to over here. Trust Wallet is a good option. The reason I'm going to give you multiple options here is because they all have their own features that make them beneficial for different pieces. Some people really like to hold NFTs in Trust Wallet. They have multiple coins in Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet is really great for net new coins that come out. When I say net new coins, meaning like a friend of mine built his own cryptocurrency and sent me some of them. And it was through Trust Wallet because it is an easy platform to host the coins out of, kind of thing. There's lots of different pieces for that. Exodus, another really good self-custody wallet. This one is pretty robust, so that you can actually have. They allow synchronization across different platforms. Meaning, if you have an Exodus wallet on a laptop or desktop, and you punch the same private keys on a mobile app, they synchronize. So that's something that is very beneficial in my opinion. A lot of them do that actually, but I really think that you would benefit from not keeping your eggs in one basket, if you know what I mean. Koinami is an older one, but a good one. Koinami was one that I used a long time ago. I haven't really played with this one in a while. It is got some pretty unique features like cold staking, which is pretty nice. It has multi-chain platforms kind of stuff. They have different pieces that allow this wallet interoperability is really, really cool. So like kind of like MetaMask kind of does some stuff with them, but not everyone supports Koinami. So if you want a good self-custody, this is a good one. Oh, I know another one. Let's say, yeah, this is one of the oldie but goodies, so to speak. Trace Mirror was part of building Armory. It's true cold storage, paper wallets, things like that. I actually played with this one a while back. Very, very good stuff. Very good stuff. This is primarily for Bitcoin, just for y'all to understand. Uh, uh, Armory is another good one to play with. Check it out. Definitely, definitely worth a look at for a legitimate, like a multi-sig type of environment. Now, multi-sig is also another feature of the Divi wallet. I tell you all about Divi all the time. Please follow along with Divi. Not financial advice, guys. Divi is built one of the easiest to use, lowest type or lowest cost. I was subconsciously reading that low cost payments. They have a built-in exchange. They have a built-in fiat on and off ramp, albeit it is in maintenance right now and has been for a little bit. The Divi payment stuff, they're looking for some interesting things around that. I'm really excited to see that happen at some point in the near future. They are also integrating with different Web3 environments. Highly, highly, highly recommend Divi. Highly recommend Divi. So I'm late for a meeting. I'm going to run through. Yeah, man, y'all have had an amazing conversation. So let's jump in here and say hey to everyone. Y'all are fantastic, amazing people. I got Tom. What's going on, brother? It's good to see you today. Trinity, what is up? I appreciate you being part of the show. Don't know what question you're talking about, actually. Maybe I need to go back to my other stuff and see. Anyhow, I do appreciate it for sure being here today. So who else do we have here? You got Lithia. What's going on? How you doing today? Thanks for being part of the show. Let's see here. Oh, Trinity. Yeah, okay. I feel like I have too many aliases on Patreon. Okay, so okay, I know who you are. Now I know who you are. Hold what against you? What's Bitcoin Bull? You got your brother in here. I love it. Y'all are fantastic. It's great. Thanks for being here today, for sure. Who else we got here today? Johnny Mattis, what's up, brother? Thanks for being part of the show. It means a lot that you guys are here every day. Sharon, what's up? And yes, we do need to catch up. You know how to get a hold of me. There's a lot of weird stuff happening for sure. Daddy-O, what's up, brother? Thanks for being here, man. It's a beautiful day for sure. Crypto Sherpa, by the way, he has an amazing YouTube channel. There's a lot of in-depth overviews of a lot of different things. Go check out his channel. Crypto Sherpa is a great, fantastic dude. He really is. Let's see who else we got here today. Manny, what is up? You are live. It is fantastic having you here today. By the way, smash those likes if you like the video content. It does help the algorithms say, hey, Papa Joe's got some good content. Let's see. Trini Man, what's up, brother? Thanks for being here, dude. It is a beautiful day. It is indeed. Davey, Daddy is in the house. Dude, I haven't seen you in a while. I love it that you're here. Thanks for being part of the show. Oh, it's fantastic, man. I need to catch up with you about a lot of stuff. Yes, me too. Me too. It's going to be a great year next year for sure. Let's see who else we got here today. Cool. I think that's everybody. Divvy Daddy. Yeah. We probably do. Let's probably do a meetup here. That might be interesting to have some people here. Maybe do some barbecue. That would be kind of cool. Maybe in the spring. I don't know. We'll see. I've been thinking about it. Talking to a few places here around. That would be an interesting conversation for sure. All right. I got to jump, guys and gals. I'm late for meeting. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. Get your coins off of exchanges. Smash those likes. Check out the links in the description of the video. And y'all be blessed. Take it easy.